Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing very well. Today we're in the JF-17 and we're looking at the air-to-air radar in ACM mode or WVR mode, within visual range. All of these modes allow us to lock a target up from within 10 nautical miles. First of all, let's look at the controls we're going to use. To use ACM mode, we need to get into dogfight mode. That's S1 forward. If we want to get out of dogfight mode, at the moment we need to put it back to T1 navigation mode, T1 intercept mode, or T1 air-to-ground mode. Note also that this S1 press is supposed to get us out of dogfight mode and back into the previous master mode. That's not working at the moment, but Deca have said that they will fix that, so S1 press will get us out of dogfight mode at some point. Next, once we are in dogfight mode or ACM, then we can use our three ACM radar options. One, S2 forward, ball sight mode. Second one, S2 right, HUD mode. And thirdly, S2 backwards, vertical scan. Once we require a radar target, if we want to reject that target, then S2 press unlock target. Note that today we are not looking at weapons at all. It's purely radar mode, radar lock. So we are currently in nav master mode here. So if we want to use our air-to-air radar in ACM, we're going to press dogfight and see we're now in dogfight. Our weapon is ready. We don't actually have any weapons, but our master arm is turned on. It's currently put us to the default mode, VT, vertical scan. This means that it will scan 10 degrees left to right, as you can see there, and 50 degrees up and down. So that's about roughly down there up to about there, a big box. If we look down on our radar screen, we can see this carrot showing the antenna elevation, going that 50 degrees up and down, and this guy going 10 degrees left to right. To use this mode, we will just maneuver our aircraft so that the hostile aircraft, it becomes within these two lines. Note that the antenna will only lock the target when this elevation carrot here passes over the target. So there could be a delay, as you can see, of 5, 6 or even 7 seconds before it actually locks the target, assuming they are within range of 10 miles. Next, S2 forward gives us BS, bore sight. This is a 4-degree diameter, so from there to there, 4-degree cone up to 10 miles. And we can see that the carrot is now just scanning 4 degrees left, 4 degrees right. Again, we just maneuver the target into there and it will automatically become radar locked. S2 right, we have HA, so our HUD mode. It's now scanning what our HUD can see, basically. Again, note that there's going to be a delay of lock because our elevation carrot here takes several seconds to scan the entire screen. And then S2 backwards, and we're back to vertical. So now we need to show what happens if we lock someone up. So I'm going to go to bore scan. I'm going to ask RC to go in front of me, but stay within 10 miles, please. Thank you. So I'm going to maneuver my aircraft so that he's in the 4 degrees cone of search. Should pick him up very quickly because there's not much area to search. And we've got him. Note there is a target designator box around him. If he goes outside of the confines of the HUD, which I was kind of showing earlier by accident, there will be an arrow pointing to where he goes. There is also a note here to say that we're in dogfight mode and he's now in an STT, a single target track. All of these sub-modes will acquire a single target track on the hostile. Also note, we've got a closure rate there of minus 36 knots. So he is escaping at the moment by 36 knots. Also, we've got our azimuth deflection here. Here is currently 0 degrees to the right. If I were to move over there, he's now 2 degrees to the right. If I were to move over there, he's now 3 or 4 degrees to the left. I'm now going to unlock him with the button shown earlier. I'm now going to use HUD scan. So I'm HUD scanning. I'm going to wait until the antenna elevation goes over top of him, and it will find him. Like I said, it can take a few seconds before it's going to find him. It's got him. It took a few seconds to pick him up, and again we've got the same information. We've got closure, we've got deviation, and an STT. And now we're going to do vertical scan. There we go. So I'm putting him inside the vertical scan. Again, it's going to take a while for elevation to... Oh, we've got him. So we've got him there, this time from a vertical scan. So the main points I want to reiterate are that with vertical scan and HUD scan especially, it can take a while to lock the target. Simply a limit of the change of elevation speed of the radar. Also, remember this is a pulse Doppler radar. So if I'm traveling at the same speed he is, before we were traveling at the same speed and I was struggling to lock him, you won't be able to lock him. You have to have a differential. That number there has to be not 0. Otherwise, the pulse Doppler filter will stop us getting a lock. It's just something else to bear in mind. All I've got to show now is getting out of dogfight mode. And at the moment, like I said, you'll have to press another mode. So I'm going to press intercept mode. That has lost the target lock and put us back to intercept mode. And we've got radar back into the default truck while scan. So that is showing the 3 different sub-modes of the ACM use of the radar, how to access it, how to use it, how to reject the lock. I hope that was useful, and see you later.